Hi guys, this is Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. I actually stayed up late enough for it to be daylight today. I'm having technical difficulties again with recording though. My iPad is full, so I will have to delete some stuff before I can use it again. I'm using my iPhone today. Hopefully before long I'll be able to figure out how to get my mini camera to connect to my computer so that when I record with it I can just upload from there, because I think the quality would be a lot better. Today I'm going to use a deck of cards that has been a favorite of mine for a really long time. I purchased these somewhere around 2006, I believe, but for the life of me I cannot remember the name of the deck or who created the deck. And I have searched Amazon, I've searched eBay, I've searched Google, I've searched all over the place, and it seems like these cards don't exist, but I have them, and they're one of my favorite decks. They're fairies, and they have a lot of flower type images as well, and butterflies, and most of the cards have flowers, so I'm guessing there's some kind of fairy flower oracle deck, but I'm not 100% sure what they are, but they've always been a favorite of mine. I've been trying to use cards that I could show you so that I can tell you what they are and who they're by, so that you can go out and find them for yourself if you'd like to get them. But these seem to have disappeared off the map. I don't know if you can see the leaf design on the back. I really like the looks of these cards, and I've always found really good readings from these cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle up, and I don't know that you can see it, but what I'm going to do, and I'll maybe pick up my phone and try to show you here in a minute. What I'm going to do after I shuffle, I'm going to set them on the table, and I'm going to split them into 3 piles. I don't know if you can see, there you can see that. And what I will do is I'll turn over the top card from each one. And I'm not going to do any reverse meanings today. So they're all upside down, but I'm going to turn them around. And now I'm going to show you how that looks after I turn those over. And then I'll set this back up. And what I'll do is I will tell you each card one at a time. This one says Stewardship, and this one says Strength, and this one says Partnership. And what I get from these 3 cards together, it sounds like someone who's watching this has been doing what we've been talking about all week, about going inside yourself and finding something that you need to get rid of so that you can make room for something new, so that you can be moving forward and being more closely in line with your divine purpose in this life. And I think that after you have done that, you are starting to take stewardship. You're like taking over control of your life, and you are moving forward with what you are supposed to do. It seems like before you felt kind of like you were in the background, or like everything else was kind of controlling you, but now you're gaining your own strength to control your own life and to create your own destiny. And I think that goes really well with this being Friday's reading, after Sunday through Thursday mostly seemed focused towards getting rid of something old so that you can create something new. And so I think now you are finally starting to do that. You're starting to take ownership and take strength in yourself and moving forward with what you're supposed to be doing. And the partnership card comes in here in that I think what you need to remember is, even though whatever this new venture you're doing, even if there's some kind of a partnership involved, you need to make sure that you still stand your own ground and feel your own energy giving life into this new venture that you are creating. Because while we can be partners with other people and find strength in that and they give us strength in ourselves whenever we're in a good partnership, we still need to maintain our own strength and take control of our own purpose, even within a partnership. And also, the partnership could be that you are finally feeling that your spirit guides are hearing you. If you've been doing the meditations all week that I've been discussing with you, based on asking them what you need to get rid of and how to do that, and asking them to show you in your dreams something new that you need to do to move forward towards your divine purpose. I think that maybe the partnership card also shows me that you've been able to contact your spirit guides or your angels, or you have reopened that communication with your divine energy, or whatever it is that you believe in, your God or your goddess or your angels or spirit guides or whatever it is. You've opened up that line of communication with that divine energy or that helping energy, and you've created a new partnership with your spirit guides, and they are helping you take ownership and control and move forward towards what it is that you need to help you be more closely aligned with your divine purpose. And whenever you can do that, I think that you'll feel powerful and you'll feel the strength that comes from that connection, and you will feel the strength that comes with you being able to stand true to yourself and make sure that you are doing what you need to do to further yourself in this life, to further your self towards your divine purpose. I had a couple other decks here that I was going to use if I needed anything else, but I don't really think that we need anything else other than, I really don't think we need anything else, but I have this other fairy deck here from Doreen Virtue, and I think that these three cards have given us a great message, but since we're using the fairies, I am going to draw one more card from this other fairy deck, and I think that this is going to give you an idea for a new meditation that you can start working on for the next few days or the next week, so that you can ask your spirit guides or your angels to give you more information on what it is you need to work on in your life that goes outside of this whole message of finding something that is not serving you anymore that you need to get rid of, and moving on to something that carries you closer to your divine purpose. I think that if I draw one of these cards, I have a feeling that it's going to give us a new meditation topic that's going to be outside of that domain. But I think that that's important today as well, as we go into the weekend, when the weekend is a really good time to reflect on what has happened in the past week and what we want to work on or what we want to happen in the next week. So I keep shuffling because I haven't felt the right card yet, but I'm getting there. And Sexuality is the card that we draw here. I don't think that this connects with anything that we've been talking about, unless what it is that you need to move on from is a relationship that has gone stale or that no longer suits you. I think maybe it's time for you to reassert your own, not really sexuality, but your own masculinity or femininity, whatever it is that you have been neglecting for a while. I think that maybe that's something that you need to focus on. Look over the past week as you've thought about what it is that you need to let go of or get rid of, and what it is that you need to do to take ownership and control of moving forward towards your divine purpose. Think about how those things relate to your sexuality or your masculinity or femininity or your gender identity or even sexual orientation. Maybe you have some kind of questions about that. I don't know. But think about how that relates to what we focused on over this past week, and also how that relates to what you think that you need to do in the coming week. And ask your spirit guides through a bedtime meditation to kind of give you some information through your dreams as how the sexuality card pertains to you. I can't even find it now. I didn't mean to close it back up in there, but I guess maybe that's a sign that that's something that maybe you have kept hidden. Maybe you have been closing off, and maybe that's something that you need to see where you've closed that off over the past week or over the past month or over the past year. Where have you closed that off, and how can you reopen yourself to that part of you? I think that, like I said before I even drew the card, I think that's something that you need to meditate on this weekend, about how that has related to your past week and how it can relate to you in the coming week. But not necessarily just the weeks. I think since, like, the card, I've completely lost the card in the deck. I think that tells me that somewhere someone listening to this has kind of closed that off, and I think that that's something that you need to think about moving forward. Ask your spirit guides for help, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them below or contact me on Facebook, and I will be doing readings for the weekend, but I think I'll be doing them all either tonight or tomorrow morning, because I'm going out of town tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, and I won't be home until Sunday evening. So I'll probably go ahead and record Saturday, Sunday, and maybe Monday's videos. I don't know if I'll upload them all together or if I'll save them to upload them each day, but I will be back next week and probably just doing one at a time. I have a meditation deck that came with a book that I just got a couple of weeks ago, and I have a feeling that I also need to do a special meditation reading to draw one of those cards and tell you about what it says. The card has more detail on each card, and I think that I will be doing that either later this weekend or early next week, in addition to the daily readings. I think I'm going to do just a general basic meditation reading for you as well. If you have any questions or comments, like I said, leave it below. I can't leave a link for these cards for you in the description because I don't know what they're called or who they're by. If you have any idea, if you've seen these cards before, if you have any idea where they came from, please let me know. I've had these for over 10 years, and I just have no idea. I don't have the books or cards, the book or the boxes that any of these came with or came in anymore. So I can't find these anywhere, but I have linked these ones before, but I'll link them again. And I think that's all. Have a blessed day. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.